All right, what are we doing right now? Right this instance, are we shorting this? And the answer is yes. Now, why are we shorting this? We're above all of the ashies, but look at the divergence right here. Premium to catch up, right? Nice divergence on the TSC. Same is true with the premium. And let's take a look at the market profile, because we're up into uncharted territory for the moment. Let's see if we can't pull up a profile that's got a little bit more depth to it. Uh, we don't have, oh, wait a minute. No, we're hitting new highs. So we don't have anything to work with. So on that basis, we've got to look at our Fibonacci extensions. Okay, look at the Fibonacci extensions now. We got a 138.2 up at 52.86. We haven't hit that yet. 86.20. So we've got some divergence here, but it would appear as if we've got a little ways to go yet. Not much, but I think it might be just a little premature to get too eager to short this, which I did, but I'm going to get out of it. I am going to get out of that, or at least lighten my position. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out. I don't like it. Okay. So on the basis of where the Fibonacci extension is saying we're going to go, we've still got room. Not the time to short. And when you're in uncharted territory, that's all you got to work with. Standard deviation bands. See how we're hugging the second standard deviation band above the VWAP, and we're pushing higher. Yeah, not the time. By no means is this the time to short. Now, when it comes to the projection of the standard deviation above the initial balance, we are way above the second standard deviation. So that makes twice this week, which is what happens on the average. So we've now gone above that. And of course, we just had what obviously is being viewed as a positive interest rate decision, no change. So 86.25, that's the target. Welcome back. Now, in terms of getting into a long trade in here, okay, big drop in the premium. And that can be all that you need to get in. That drop itself, I'm jumping in. Now, granted, yes, I'm counter trend trading at the moment, given that the ashes have turned. But that big spike down now, normally I would just say, that's a good indication we're going to come back and test that low. And of course we might, but but look at the time of day here. Look at the pattern. Okay. We've just hit an all-time high. So sure, a bit of a retracement is to be expected. But we look at the pattern. Let's use 2,500 for that. Okay. Now, in anticipation of the announcement, it's good to remember on any kind of a Fed day, historically, the market is long into the announcement. The market pretty well went sideways all morning. A little bit of a dip then before the announcement, and then now that we've had it, everything is positive. So from the standpoint of the announcement, the market has been rallying. And because that obvious fib point at 86.20 has not yet been hit, there's really only one direction this is going to go, in my estimation. So that big drop doesn't frighten me a bit. It causes me to want to jump in right there, because I'm viewing that as reverse divergence. And I'm hoping to ride this thing up to a new high. Now we've got divergence on the TSC on the 2,500. So this is going to turn. We got to see this thing gain some strength. So for that, watch the CFB. Now that's just beginning to happen right now. CFB is turning. So let's see if this thing can pop us up to a new high. Now, if this turns before we get there, if the RSX or the CCX turns the opposite direction, and it's looking like it might, then this is going to drop again. Okay, okay, here we go. Here we go. 86. Hit it. I'm out. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Now, I just got out on the technical, but everything else is telling me we got more room. This thing is going to go higher. Because normally, this is a 2500. We just hit the TSC max. This will come back. It'll try up again. Or we're looking for divergence. So see the drop. Okay. Now we're going to wait for the TSE to hook again up to a lower high, potentially. That's when this thing will be divergent. So we'll give that a few minutes, come back. We have other internals that you don't see on the screen here that resulted in the short signal. But really, I'm waiting for the TSC to move back up. And I am so sorry, I was on the wrong screen while I was explaining that. This is the 2500, pardon me, pardon me. We're gonna go over that again. Market went sideways. Normally, market rallies into the announcement. Finally, it starts taking off just before noon. And now we're long. We've run up to the anticipated 138.2% Fibonacci extension, taking us up to 86.25, which it hit. 86.50, now it's coming back. And what I'm looking at is that here's your TSC high. It hooks, comes back down, but the pattern needs to look more like this, right? That's not what we have here. So I'm expecting another move up. We'll see where the TSC is then. Now, all things considered, you've got a higher high here on the RSX, you've got a lower high on the CCX. So you do have some divergence in here, which explains the drop here, but this is not likely going to drop us way back here. And that's where the premium said we're going to come back to. But the premium can be misunderstood. When it drops that sharply, that quickly, it can either be a naked bar anticipating a return to that price, or it could be reverse divergent. I choose to view it as a reverse divergence with the idea that, yeah, it probably will come back. In fact, you can rest assured that it'll come back because we're at all-time highs. So it's going to retrace. You just don't know when. So let's see what happens here. again, I'm expecting we're gonna go back up to the previous high, 86.50. Now, in the time yet remaining, I don't expect it to go up to the 61.8. That would take us all the way up to 53.03. It ain't gonna happen today. All right, let's see where we can get in. Let's go back to our ashes. Now let's go back to our premium first. All right. Well, now that's a little bit interesting. Okay. All right, my gut tells me these are reverse divergence. And that we aren't going to come back down until after we've gone up and tested the high, which, as you can see, we're doing right now. So rather than trading, I've been talking, missed the opportunity to get long. But right in here, you had a nice opportunity to jump into this. And if we look at our reverse divergent signals, there they are. Boom, boom, boom. So now, let's go back here. There you go. This is the pattern. You got to be careful. Watch the RSX. And for this, I'd be looking at a 500 hitting a new high. See, what you can't tell is where that thing is going to plateau. That's why you have to look at your other indicators, your RSX, the CCX, even the CFB. You don't want to jump into a short just yet. Oh, look at the 100. Oh, the 100, major divergence there. But we're still climbing. Now I'm going to let the system tell me. Okay. We got a signal up in here. That might work. All right. Jumped in too short. It's working. But at the same time, look at the time. Look at the time. See, I'd be looking from the time of the announcement. The overall pattern has been up. Tells me that, this could easily continue its rally all the way into the close. But by the same token, we've got divergence that's emerged, and I'm not adverse to going ahead and taking a short in here, which I've done. I'm going to write it down, but I'm not going to hold it. In fact, I think I will get out at 86 if we can get it down there. We've already been there. All right, let's look at the premium here. It's not really dropping below the 0 line. Let's look at the other. There we have it. Not real clear. No, not yet. Not yet. So it's turning. I am short, but I'm going to put a good size stop in there. No. All right, we dumped that trade. Yeah, she's still pushing up there. Wow. Hitting 90. Well, not quite. Could we go up to 3? Oh, that's a no. All right. That's kind of fun. Now, if the stochastic comes back down and we're at a lower low, that might be a good opportunity to get in. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. TSC isn't all the way down yet, or was it here? But if it comes down, let's see the RSX get lower. We're still up quite a bit. Bring it down. Good. Look at this. Look at this. TSC, not quite there yet. Getting close. Getting close. Put in a few limit orders. The clock does not show anything in the next 7 minutes to suggest that we are going to hit a low. So now you just have to watch your indicators. Okay, we've got, that could be it. I've got a limit order in at 81.50. Or, well, that could have been it. That could have been it. And it isn't going back up. I may have to rethink this. I do believe we need to rethink this. We're in, but I don't like it. That's too big. I'm long, but I'm going to get out of it. If I can make a profit, I will dump it and say goodbye for the day. Goodbye. That's it. All righty. Well, there's our video for the afternoon. Yeah, I thought we might give it another try, but and it may still go back up in the next 20 minutes, but I'm good. So we're gonna conclude the video at this point and see you tomorrow.